Not quite live from West Hollywood, California. It's Olympics or Bust, Trials Talk. Featuring LA's most self-professed Olympaholics, Charlie Walters and Tyler Duckworth. Today's topic, gymnastics continued. And now, please give a gold medal welcome to Charlie and Tyler. So, alright, so Allie, let's talk about Allie.
I'm really excited to be here. It's such an honor.
Well, she's not known as the most artistic gymnast, but she's reliable. I believe she's never missed a routine at the world or Olympic level. And you know what? Her D scores are high enough that the international judges really like her. So, Marta's been talking about her for ages, and I gotta say, when she gets on beam, you know she's gonna hit. And she lands all of her skills like a true breast gymnast would. The fact that Alicia can even produce these routines, given that she had that Achilles tear, is...
Right. Still not as bad as the knee. Every time I saw Rebecca and her knee...
Actually, it's worse than the knee.
Worse? Every time I never finished my thought before, but every time I saw her like landing on anything, I needed to turn on the volume because I was afraid that thing was going to snap in half.
Well, we'll get to Bras. But I just got to give a big OOB shout out.
Yeah.
Alicia Sacramone.
Yeah, agreed. She's just fun to watch.
She's fun to watch. She has a lot of attitude and sass.
Didn't she look good?
Her fitness level is the best that it's ever been. Her skills,
shoulders. Ooh.
She looked good. And her leotard, we'll talk about that, but she's been a great mentor to Allie Raceman, and I think that that's a huge reason why Allie has stepped up to the plate. This is the first time ever in Olympic history we've only had 5 members instead of 6.
Yeah.
I do think if there were 6 members, Alicia would be on the team.
Really?
I do.
Even though she's not even an alternate?
No.
Okay. And back in 08, you guys were kind of communicating.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah. Stands. Like she definitely was
during the vault finals.
Yep, hearing you.
You know, we had some fun during Cinco de Mayo too in Boston, and she's my girl. So.
Can we show that picture?
Let's talk about Gabby Douglas. She seems to be the new media darling, and every Olympics, there seems to be the storyline, and I think one of the big storylines will be Jordan. It's kind of like the Lochte versus Phelps.
It is gymnastics. Yeah.
I'm going to keep finding my way to the top. The main goal is to go out and hit 4 strong, confident routines.
Talk
Jordan versus
to me
Gabby.
about what your first impressions are.
I love her. I was talking to our good friend Scott Orwin about this. We kind of feel like throughout the trials, I don't know, gymnastics is sort of a little bit lost its personality in terms of what and I know it's partly because of the immense pressure and the 5 versus the 7
and the new scoring system.
And the new system. But Gabby was out there reminding us that it's so fun to watch gymnasts and so fun what they can emote on their faces. Like, she has the best smile. I want to do a smile off between Gabby and Missy Franklin. Well, I'm going to add Gabby's mom to the mix because...
Well, our new favorite feature with P&G is the magenta cam.
The magenta cam.
Because the Douglas family loves them some magenta.
They love them some magenta.
From the leotard to the top to everyone was wearing magenta that was cheering on.
I literally had to adjust the cyan magenta filter on our TV.
Which is not a bad thing. I think she executes all of her skills incredibly, and just her personality shines through, like you said. And I think that's fun to
She deserved it. She was my favorite. I think her floor routine was my favorite to watch. I was so excited when she ended up winning.
I mean, let's be honest. I think her floor music might be the summer theme song in the radio.
Yeah, pretty much.
I know I'll be dancing to it at the end. So. Marta says, and I believe what Marta's not the nicest person on earth, but if Marta says that she's the best bar worker in the world, she means that.
Yeah.
And I tell you, the amplitude with which she works on her release skills, her Tkachev especially, is one of the best I've ever seen.
Right.
You've never seen anyone take that skill that high. So, I don't know.
You're a little hot talking about Marta. I have to take off my jacket.
Well, Marta gets me going too.
Although, if anyone needs a conditioner sponsor, it's Marta.
Well, yes. I mean,
she needs a good...
she needs a VO5 hot oil treatment. And let's also talk about Michaela Maroney, who suffered a concussion and a broken nose.
Ooh, that was another hard fall to watch. They kept showing it over and over and over again. I was like...
Yeah, 2 weeks before Olympic trials. That was a gnarly one, and she's widely considered not even a favorite, but she'll probably win the gold by a full point, which in gymnastics is unheard of.
I know you love the famous Mean Girls video, which we can show a little bit of, but I'm surprised she's not in it because she looks mean. Is that right?
I disagree. I think she looks sastacular.
Sastacular?
That's going to be a new word we're going to use this summer in London.
Yeah.
Because, people in England, the British like to create their own kind of fun colloquial term. So,
Yep.
sestacular.
It's not just like a puppy that you want for Christmas, it's the Olympics.
Okay, so this is bigger than a puppy.
Oh my goodness, that is priceless.
So we've gone several minutes now without talking about Nastia. Do you want to go there, or are you not ready yet?
You start out. I mean, I need a little moment. I need some time to collect myself.
Oh, I really I can't stop thinking about her, and I don't know what it is. It's not like I was expecting her to make it. It's just more the way that she went out, and we were talking about should she really have been there? Seriously. And there's some controversy about it. There's been a lot of topics sparked about, you know, why was Nastia there? Why after day one when it was pretty clear she wasn't going to make it anymore did she continue competing?
And I mean, let's be honest, Nastia is one of the best bar workers of all time. I'm going to say it again. Nastia Lukin is one of the best bar workers of all time. All right? So, for her to come out of retirement...
One more time. No, I'm just kidding.
You know, it's a shame because she's a fantastic athlete. She's a fantastic gymnast. I think...
She'll always be a hero to us. We've had some good moments with Nastia in the past.
Our lovely Nastia Lukin, Olympic champion of women's all around.
I'm Nastia Lukin. Go Olympics or bust.
One bone I do have to pick with her, that high pony. Let's talk about the high pony. It was a little messy. You know, I loved her Leos, and she designed them herself. And I love you, Nastia. Let's talk about that high pony. What did you think? You know more about hair than I do, because I'm basically bald at this point. I'm the one that has a Gorbachev on my forehead and a receding hairline, so I really shouldn't judge. But talk to me, because you have a very thick, beautiful head of hair.
Well, thank you. Not quite Nastia-ness, but
I
I don't know. I thought it was kind of silly to watch. It felt to me like it might be distracting if you're out there doing gymnastics. That was kind of all over the place and going everywhere, and maybe that's what
There's a high pony in my face.
it's really attributed to when she had that horrible fall that I had to watch 20 times before I believed it. I
believed it on the first time, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think it was even a little messier and higher on day two, and I think it was to convey like how she was feeling inside.
Beautiful. I think she's probably, I have to say it, since Nadia, the most beautiful and exquisite gymnast to win the all-around champion. Well, I'm going to correct myself. Lilia Pocapaeva in '96.
Yeah.
But I mean, very rarely do you have that perfect mix of timing and talent. And I think that all coalesced for Nastia in 2008. That's why it was so satisfying. It's that fairy tale story.
Really emotional. I wasn't really expecting that, and I kind of had tears in my eyes just seeing the 12 to 15,000 people on their feet cheering for me, and it was an emotional but amazing way to end my career.
So, I mean, that leads us into our next segment about Soviet bitch face.